Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFOTsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. We're back at Six Flags Over Texas. It's starting to slowly warm up for the season, top of April, Easter weekend, which also means the start of Viva la Fiesta. And Viva la Fiesta first started in 2021. They did not bring it back last year in 2022, but it is back in 2023 and much more widespread through the chain. So some of the things we do know is that there's lots of decor around the park, some specialty live entertainment. Some of the things we don't know about though are the specialty food items. So we're gonna have to dive in and kind of figure that out as we go. We'll also look around the park and see if any of the refurbishment projects or any of the other improvement projects we know about are taking place and progressing. Not too far from daily operations, maybe about a month and a half, 2 months. So I expect maybe some of the projects to slow down a little bit, but they've really been going to get a lot of things improved and ready to go for the summer. So let's head into the park. We've made our way into the park. It's definitely not a dead day out here, which is good. But you can see they've thrown up banners and all kinds of stuff here in this little front area. We've got some entertainment over at the Silver Star Carousel stage that we've got to check out. Another interesting thing I'm noticing is that it looks like there is a second Coaster Coffee Starbucks coming over here next to Flash Pass. So that's actually pretty good. It's pretty cool. Great to have multiple places to get the coffee for sure, but right when you come in, very nice. And as you head over towards the Silver Star Carousel, right here to the right, you do have a Viva la Fiesta photo op. So you can see people utilizing that right now. We'll have to see if there's some other photo ops around the park, but so far, loving all the vibrant colors out here. And up here at the Silver Star Carousel stage, performing throughout the day is Las Estrellas de Tejas, and they perform traditional ballet folklorico. Also up here near the front gate, you have this DC Comics / Looney Tunes store, which I know the sun's messing with us, but on the inside it still has all of that stuff. However, on the outside, they have taken the DC Comics stuff off of the building and the facade, so very interesting. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're just needing to fix something, or maybe this isn't going to be this for very much longer. Time will tell. And as you wind around from the front gate into the Mexico section, you will run into Mariachi Colima, which plays here at the Mexico Gazebo. The other thing I want to point out is they've added new theming out here, so we kind of got a hunch about this talking to one of the park directors, but they went all out. This looks really good. It'll be really fun at night, and you can also enjoy mariachi music right now. And right next to the Mexico Gazebo, you do have a Viva la Fiesta food booth, and over here they serve some adult beverages, some different juices. They also have quesadillas over here, so no menu up yet. I just asked, but hopefully they'll have a little bit better of a menu as the event goes on. All kinds of stuff going on in the Mexico section. The refurb project on El Sombrero has begun, so we swing around this way, you can see the top of the hat has been taken off, and looks like maybe we're going with a orange and white paint scheme for this incarnation of El Sombrero. You can see they've started kind of sanding down the main structure too, so it should be getting painted here pretty shortly, but love seeing the flat rides get some TLC because they need it the most, I feel like. Right outside the entrance to the Spain section, we've got all kinds of fun little like star balloons in the trees out here. It's another nice little touch for Viva la Fiesta. Of course, you've got your like typical piñatas and things like that, but it's just very fun. Just small little touches here and there. You can kind of see the banners over there on Rancho de Pollo. All just really small stuff that's nice.
Please remain seated until the Sidewinder comes to a complete stop. Once the ride is over, please unbuckle your seatbelt, pull out the pin on your...
We have rounded our way out of the Texas section into the Smith Street section, and I think we've been conditioned a little bit to assume that this will be decorated for every event, but it does look like maybe they're keeping Viva la Fiesta contained to just certain sections of the park. So last time we were here, this was St. Patrick's Day themed. All that has been taken down. And we're back to just kind of our normal Smith Street, which is not a problem at all. It's a very pretty part of the park, but no Viva la Fiesta stuff over here. And as we wind into Old South in France, just wanted to point out, give you kind of a daytime look at La Crêperie, which we covered during our last visit. People have asked if this is on the dining plan or not. I don't think so, but your discounts should work. As you swing this way, you can see that they've actually put some shade over this little eating area right here next to the rebranded Etienne's Cafe, which I don't know how to say it, but very nice. And this is another one that we showed you in the dark, so now you can kind of get a better look at it and what it looks like in the daytime. Here in the France area of the park, this was a little kind of seating area last season, but this season it's Réunion des Caricatures. I'm sure I said that right, which is a character meet and greet, and love the small details. If you look at this backdrop back here, you have New Texas Giant, of course, but you also have Paris and some other France-related stuff, so very fun to keep the theming going. I assume there's been characters out here, we just missed them. And as we head out of France, back into the USA section, our little bar over here that was here during spring break is now Viva la Fiesta themed, and they do have wine and beer, so if you're looking for a quick adult beverage, this is your place to stop. And over here at Aquaman Power Wave, we've got some exciting news. They have begun installing the pass-through lockers. They will also be installing these over at Titan, so here pretty soon you'll be able to scan you know, like your pass or your daily ticket. You'll be able to put your belongings in one of these lockers, ride, then when you get off, you will come over here to the outside and scan your barcode again. It will open the locker that is related to that barcode, and you'll get your stuff out, and it's completely free. You don't have to worry about your loose articles. These things are awesome. And as we cross over from Aquaman Power Wave, you swing around this way in front of Justice League Battle for Metropolis. The Viva la Fiesta theming really starts to pick up again. I love these little banners on the railing. You got a fun little photo op here, and a lot of this decoration even goes down into the Boomtown section as well. And as we continue through the Boomtown section, you run into the Boomtown Bar, which during Viva la Fiesta is the Cactus Cantina, as you can see on the sign over there. They've done a fun little job decorating this canopy. Even Dusty Dan's is getting in on the action over there. And we do have another booth over here that we're gonna have to check out. So this is another specialty food booth, and basically what they serve here is like street tacos, chicken kebabs, cilantro lime chicken kebabs, I should say. They've got chips and salsa. It's all really good. None of it is on the dining plan. And based off how they have their point of sale set up, it doesn't look like you get any kind of food discount here either. But nonetheless, nice to have a fresh food offering. So I think what we're gonna do next is actually head in through the tower section just to take a look at things, and then we will wind our way back through and head into the Gotham City section where there is some more Viva la Fiesta stuff. And over here by the oil derrick, just wanted to point out these tower restrooms are still under construction, but you swing around to the left and Shop 6 is reopened. So as you all may or may not know, there was a lot of flood damage to this building last kind of end of summer, early fall, but it has reopened, and the menu's pretty much the same. I'm not really sure when they got rid of the cheesecake egg roll. Could have been before the flood, but you can kind of see what's going on there. Still have your dining pass options as well. And also here in the tower section, they've reopened Texas Gifts. So two things that were pretty heavily affected by the flood have reopened. Now, if we swing around this way, you can see that the Drizzle cheesecake place is gone. So kind of a bummer. Very delicious. Don't know if this is temporary or forever. And then of course the other vendor they had here for spring break, the Indian food vendor, is gone. But that weird slushy factory thing is still here and chugging right along. We've made our way into the Gotham City section, and as we pointed out before, they kind of did an overhaul on the Midway games over here, and unfortunately, you can't avoid them anymore. They've put up a new fence, so you're forced to walk through the games Midway if you want to get over to Mr. Freeze or Batman, just kind of like it used to be, so bummer sauce. And over here in the newer Gotham City section at Gotham City Stage, you do have Grupo Pression, which is, probably said that wrong, like a lot of things, but they do like Tejano, Cumbia, that type of stuff. So they'll play a little bit later on, and we'll have to check it out. Doesn't look like the Totally Twisted, the new food booth, has reopened. We're also waiting on the Joker to reopen. I still think it's probably on schedule though. But you swing around this way, you got another fun Viva la Fiesta photo op here in Gotham City. Alright everyone, that does it for this visit to Six Flags Over Texas. We had a really fun time here for Viva la Fiesta. Definitely getting pretty busy out here, which, you know, is a good thing for the park. I will say it was a little bit confusing trying to figure out what and where all the food offerings were. It should be before this video comes out. We will have all of that information on our website. We did kind of get that compiled, so we'll put that up. I loved all of the live entertainment. There was one live entertainment offering we're not going to be able to stick around late enough to see, which is a park-produced show that is supposed to happen 2 times a day. However, this first weekend it's only happening in the evening, so we won't see it, but it is called Viva la Fiesta, has singing, dancing. Looks like lots of fun. The park did post a teaser of it on their social media. If you have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas, let us know in the comments below. I also encourage you to check out our guide, sfotsource.com. Tons of information on there, and tons of information for the Viva la Fiesta event, including an image gallery, show times, everything. So make sure you check that out. We thank you all for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon.